you say that the people who own the honey places, by and large, are not part of the bid. They haven't joined.
No, I'm just
interpreting
what you're saying.
Unless what we're doing here is coming up with reasons to oppose the bid, which I don't think is what we're doing. We should focus on what we want to say in the resolution. Because otherwise, we don't have much more time here. That's what we've got to get done. I heard something specific about the kind of advocacy we want. You know, I think that has to be refined. I don't think it's quite there yet. That would be one thing. Yeah.
So I actually opposed the bid, so I can give you my opinion, but it's it's up to you. If you guys want to construct a resolution of different nuances.
Okay. We can get a feel for whether we want to go in that direction rather than.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my view, this is a vehicle of taxation, right? And that's, it's pretty simple. There are issues that the Meatpacking district solves. You can go to the existing infrastructure of the NPIA and say, hey, business A, B, and C, you want help, you can privately donate money, and it's been helping a lot. This is really giving a private group of individuals and businesses power to tax and then impose.
Without representation.
Right. I mean, whether it's even more that, I think fundamentally the issue with Meatpacking is, it's increasing the cost of operating businesses there, which is, I think, contributing to the desertification of the area. And when you do that, you kind of crowd out small independent businesses, and it just increases the cost for everyone. I also think that it's the Trojan horse issue of it's $1 a year now, that can go to about $100 a year in the future. The income tax started off as 0.1% of 1%, the years ago, whatever it was. I'm just worried that it's creating another vehicle to impose taxes and power and to control not necessarily by the government, which is scarier. That's my issue.
So aside from that anti-tax sentiment, which I appreciate, is there specific things you don't like about the bid? Because it sounds like it's still going to move forward.
No, the NPIA is the bid, except they source money differently. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry? On what?
Because the NPIA has no oversight whatsoever. This bid has now 4 elected officials, got the community board on the bid board. We have 2 voting residential members on the bid board, and then we have 2 more residential members who are non-voting. That's the bid board, plus the stakeholders of the government. The NPIA, we pushed the NPIA to dissolve into a bid because we had no oversight, we had no control, we had no say in what they did. Now, we have our elected officials. If we're elected officials, we have a lot of influence on this board. Okay?
Yeah, my issue is not governance. It's just that.
No, but you're saying that the NPIA is what? You're saying
You're just solving a lot of similar issues, and then.
No, but it's different because we have a shot, and I'm sorry if I disagree with what you're saying. We have a shot at saying, to this bid board, here's the direction that we'd like you to go into. There is now advocacy for a different voice than the NPIA and CIC, which was a creation of Google, and that's it. Google and Paul Patterson. They were the 2 guys in front of it. It was like a private Western. Those were the 2 guys. Now, you have a much broader representation, whether you're voting or non-voting, this, that. We have politicians who are looking to residences and community boards for guidance as to how they should vote on bid matters. And we do have an opportunity to point the direction of the board. I could easily see that the board is trying to cut down on the problems that you're saying. Maybe we need to rezone part of that. There's a lot of things that we could do, as part of a bid board that the NPIA does not address, or the CIC does not address. So aside from the tax issue, I think you're not seeing the influence of that.
The bid shouldn't be rezoning, sorry.
What's that?
The bid shouldn't be advocating for rezoning.
What he's saying, there's a broad number of things one could do with this kind of organization that is now off limits to the community. If we're not part of them, if we're not with them.
So I'm trying to get a sense of usually, I mean, part of the thing.
I'm going to throw something out. I'm in favor of the bid. Okay? And except I want this MOU to make sure that this one little tweak is happened so that the
I need to flip it. First of all, I need to know what kind of resolution I write. The resolution I want to write, the resolution I think we should write, is one that gives additional guidance to the formation of the bid. Okay? So I just want to get a sense from committee members, are we writing that resolution, or are we writing something entirely different? That's it.
Okay, what's our choice?
People in favor of writing, and this is committee members, in favor of writing the resolution I'm suggesting you write, which is one that encourages additional refinement of the proposal for a bid.
As opposed to
One perhaps that opposes a bid or opposes this particular bid.
okay.
I'll second that. Well, yeah, so just, it's kind of like a straw vote. Who's in favor of writing it that way, so we can, okay, good, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I assume that can.
No, you
So you don't have the time to waste. I'm not trying to shut you down.
I can vote.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I went through. Please.
I took some notes of some of the objections I heard, but I'm sure Terry has them too, but maybe we should just say them out loud so that everyone has them.
You should also send me your notes.
All right. I'll take a picture for it. I think Ritu had several good points, that she wanted a better understanding of the different classes within the bid. Was that question answered, Ritu, by Chris?
No.
Okay, so we had someone who wanted a better understanding of different classes.
Of the classes and calculation of those.
That's the next
classes.
thing. The next thing that I heard you say was you asked for more detailed census. Is that correct?
Correct.
And, if this is not something that you said that came out of the conversation, I think we should mention is that we are fearful of the influence of Google in general in this area. And that's something that is concerning everyone. Another thing that I heard was we're having to get more voting rights for the residents, which is what the MOU is about, but we're really supporting that.